So here we are at the Buena Vista Hotel. I'm supposed to have court at 11 o'clock this morning. If I don't show up at court, I'm going to be arrested. Social services between Kay Van Duzen and her supervisor, Candace, they're supposed to have made arrangements for us to get to court this morning. And right now it's 10 of 11. So I don't know if they're just plain and simply not going to show up to bring me without any notice for me to try to get myself there. I would assume they would have picked us up. Excuse me. They would have picked us up early because I assumed the law guardian or my lawyer would have wanted to talk to any of us. I think it's their sheer intention just to make me late so this can look bad on me too, and then they can say, well, you should have gotten yourself there. You should have figured it out yourself. Well, if that was the case, if I had to walk down, they could have let me know yesterday and I could have got a head start hours ago so I could have made it there on time. So we just sit and wait so I can get in further in the hole with the judge because it's going to reflect on me if I'm late. And social services doesn't care about that. That's their intention. I'm telling you right now, do not go to social services for any reason whatsoever. They're not going to help you. They're going to do nothing. Dependable. Too bad we couldn't have gotten a ride from them. So time ticks by. No call that they're not coming. No call court's been canceled, so I assume it's not been. So the kids and I are just sitting here waiting and ready so they can make us late. And none of this will reflect on them. They bear no responsibility whatsoever of what they do with their time. They're just free to do whatever they want. Most often when you go out back of either building, they're just all sitting out back smoking, hanging out, chit-chatting about everybody's confidential business. If you have problems with Delaware County Social Services or this family court system, you have got to start speaking out. I don't know how many people's child support they're keeping, and they all assume that you're uneducated and you don't know what you're doing and you don't know what you're talking about. This is the poorest county in New York State. New York State does not give a shit about anybody here. They have too many problems in other places. Everyone here has to figure it out for themselves. So time ticks by. No ride. Again, they could have told me yesterday they were not going to give us a ride. I don't care what anybody says. I don't care what any of you believe. This is intentional. They're going to intentionally make me late, so then the judge will use this against me, just as when the kid's law guardian said I denied him access to the kids. Now, social services would have known ahead of time the other day before court that he wanted to talk to them. Why didn't they tell me? Diane picked me up early to do laundry. She could have said, hey, the law guardian wants to see you and the kids. No. No. They know my phone doesn't work. I've told them several times, if you need to get a hold of me, why can't you just simply call the hotel? I can go use their phone, as I've been. That's how I've been calling social services. I just got off their phone just now, calling and asking, and I left a message with Kay. Where are you guys? So they're probably just going to plain and simply not show up to take me to court. So then the sheriff's department can come and arrest me. Because I'm not going to be able to show up, because even if I leave this hotel at this point and try to walk, I'm still going to be late. They don't care. Record everything. I highly suggest do not go to social services for anything. Nothing. I really think if this is their attitude towards everything, that they don't want to help anybody with anything, I don't know why they're even being funded. Albany needs to come down and do a serious overhaul of this place. Unless this is how Albany runs too. This is surely intentional. They're making me late intentionally. So what do I do now, public? What do I do? Supposed to be a court at 11 o'clock. And it's like 5 of. I guess we'll start walking.